So I would like to introduce you to another Chinese person. Now, as of my recent videos, you'll know I do terrible Chinese translations because that's just what it is. But this person might actually be using their real name as their account name. Now, I've seen people do that with, like, old accounts, or like say they were started as a kid and they didn't have enough creative name, and so they had their name as an adaptation. Their name plus a number. Now, this player's name is Linkshu Yufang, or Yufang. You know, you'll forgive my mispronunciation of Chinese because I don't speak Chinese. So this is player going to comment. Now, his initial gameplay is not that suspicious, as anyone would know if they play anything above essentially 9.0. You know that turbines are starting a thing at around, I think 9.0 is some of the first ones you get to. Now, this is like what I said, you don't really get, you can start hearing turbines. So this isn't that suspicious of a replay. His first record doesn't really scream cheater to me. So there is some initial ones where it's like, well, he's staring in that direction, but, you know, C's not being contested. There could be people over there. He could potentially hear that Abrams. You don't really know. So what I'm suspecting here is like, oh, it just looks immediately suspicious. But that shot right there, to me, was like the first indicator of, yeah, he's probably cheating. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what? That was sus. I'll watch the rest of the replay. And so what the thing, though, is that right here, he either plays dumb or doesn't know where the player is. I'm like, well, that's interesting. That doesn't really look that odd to me. Now, his friend is trying to mark him for you, but that's obviously not a full indicator either. So he now can see the target and shoots the target. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't really do anything. And then someone in chat mentions, oh, he's probably cheating. Now, right here is another dead giveaway. Now, you see the marker. Yes, that could be an indicator. Well, his friend saw it. Okay, cool. Well, now he sees him and shoots him. Okay, that's totally reasonable. But here is, yeah. According to the actual replay, that player was hidden. So, like, grayed out. Excuse me. So you'll see this as, well, that doesn't look right. And then I think, yeah, this is where somebody mentions in chat. Obviously, the Chinese guy is cheating is a not very descriptive thing when there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Chinese. Well, that's Japanese, I think. No, it's Chinese. That's Japanese. I don't even know. But basically, there's a lot of different people with a lot of different characters in this game. So that's not a best indicator of that guy is cheating. So, like I said, there wasn't really a thing that I assumed was someone cheating. So when he dies here, I was like, well, this doesn't look like it's a case of whatever. He's probably going to spawn in an SU-25 and get on with it. But he does what a lot of these guys do, is he gets an SU-25, and then he starts shooting at aircraft that he doesn't lock onto. Yeah. And now, I know you can shoot at aircraft and kind of get a read on it, but he is following an indicator very easily, knowing exactly what's going on, and shooting exact ranges with an HEBT round without doing a preemptive lockup. Yeah, so that to me is another dead indicator. Now, granted, I've at this point looked at well over 1,000 replays. And you'll excuse me. So we'll realize that this is something that is painfully obvious to see at this point. He now sees our sunken friend over there, knowing exactly where he is over there. And he'll know this M1 KVT comes around the corner when he zips around the corner. See the indicator. So what's funny to me is that marker appears there, but his friend over here isn't even looking at that. So he's looking up in the sky. So that's, in this case, it's his own marker doing this. So he marked it for himself, now knowing where this guy is. And then, you know, peering through all Lelro bushes for all this stuff. And, yeah. So, oops, excuse me. So, once again, I've looked at lots of Chinese players before, and I will immediately say that not all Chinese players are cheaters, but most of the cheaters we look at are Chinese. So, unfortunately, the cultureness of the way this works doesn't help the fact that a lot of Chinese players are essentially ruining the reputation of themselves on this platform because there's a lot of people that do cheat. And you'll forgive me as my cat throws my microphone off my desk. But should be a dead giveaway to you as well because of all the level of trees. That guy is over in the middle by Bravo, and you'll realize that this is a dead giveaway that this player's cheating. So I'm gonna pretty much leave it here. Those several shots right there should blatantly throw it off to you that this player is egregiously cheating. And I believe the people in chat, yeah, there's the one guy in chat who is actually I think the other guy he shot earlier was the same way. So this player, you know, staring at people through terrain, knowing exactly what's going on, immediately gets target identification, and as always with most of these cheaters, is shooting center mass, not changing his aim as he shoots at the same part of the tank over and over again. Interesting how that works. You know, you can move your shots. That's how that works. So, I'll leave it here. As always, I hope you all have a rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.